Cheers, I do buckaroos, and how the heck are you? You know who I am. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. And having one that I picked up earlier today, I haven't tried it yet, is a Desert Gold Wheat from 3Halves Brewing. So I had one beer at 3Halves Brewing yesterday. I had one beer there today, but I bought this 6-pack to go. Both trips I didn't have this beer though. So it is their Desert Gold Wheat at 5.8%, which is rather big for a wheat beer. Most wheat beers tend to hover about 4.5 to 5%. Now 5.8, this is a great big wheat. So anyway, let's get right to it. Let's see if I can set this can up where you can see it here. There we go. Right about there. That looks good. Anyway, cilantro. Oh, nice nose. You do feel that wheat on the nose. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's very nice. Yeah, you do feel that wheat in a nice big way. A little chewier than most wheat beers because again it's 5.8%, so there's a little more to hang on to. A little more viscosity, if you will. Our last, so we got a place here in Liberty, Missouri for 2 nights. This is our last night here, and it is getting late in the afternoon. We had an early dinner at a place called Wings and More. Yeah, well, somewhere between fast food and casual dining, let's just say. You order at a counter and they bring it to you. But it was good. The shrimp, we ordered some shrimp, some wings and shrimp. Shrimp wasn't great, to be honest with you, but it wasn't terrible. It was like any, again, fast food / casual dining with shrimp that already comes in breaded. They were just frying it. And I kind of knew what it was when we ordered it, but I just wanted to have something going with chicken. Chicken wings, however, were fried perfectly. They were a naked wing. My wife had this, I can't remember what they called her sauce. It was like a Hawaiian something. And mine was like a Hawaiian habanero. So they were similar to start with, but mine just had a little spicy element to it. It's very good. It's very good. On the spicy level, from let's say 1 to 5, it was probably about a 3. It wasn't real spicy. I could have handled much more, but I wanted the flavor. I just was curious. It was a flavor that I hadn't seen. I didn't want to have hot just for the sake of hot. I wanted some flavor. So you had the nice citrus and tropical fruit notes, and then the spicy, the habanero-like notes. Ah, biscuits. Biscuits, baby biscuits. So anyway, I'm gonna have one beer outside and I'll probably go in for the duration as it is starting to get a little buggy outside. But I just like this. Earlier I went out on the back deck and wanted to do one more video from the patio. I did a couple yesterday. I want to do one today, and then I'm probably gonna go inside because, like I said, this is getting a little buggy. This is a very nice area, though. We're right downtown Liberty, Missouri, just a little bit off the square. It's an incredibly nice area. Every place we've been to in Liberty, I got to be honest with you, every place we went, the restaurants, the stores, the shops, the customer service in every place we went to has been top notch. I got to tell you, from the coffee shops to the stores, the tea shop, the butcher shop, the restaurants. I mean, the customer service has been incredible in this town. I cannot speak more highly of Liberty, Missouri. It has been a pure joy to be here these 2 days. We had planned to get back into Kansas City today. Neither one of us really had the energy. Yesterday was a long day coming from Springfield. We did a lot in a lot of different places. And today we didn't want to do that much driving. We just wanted to stay close. And there was a few things here in the area we wanted to do. So it really was an easy decision. So anyway, I digress. It's a beautifully done wheat beer. It is a little bit different. Like I said, at 5.8, Again, most wheat beers tend to hit that session neck of the woods between 4.5% and 5%. They tend to be very light. So one at 5.8 is rather big. However, it is incredibly enjoyable. It is done impeccably well. Everything I've had at 3Halves has been my third beer, my third different beer, I should say. Their Mexican lager was done perfect. Their version of a West Coast IPA was pretty damn fine as well. Especially at 7.9%, it was not playing, man. I mean, it was just a hair off of being a double, right? Which is right there, 8% gets you to that double mark, At 7.9, you're straddling that edge, baby, and it was really good. Which leads me to believe at 5.8, and then they tend to do everything just a little bit big. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, that shrimp's coming back to haunt me now, though. That shrimp, baby, that shrimp. That shrimp's haunting me. It's haunting me. Anyway, I digress. But I digress. I am Tommy Beer Whisperer. Beer evangelist. Prolific beer drinker. Purveyor of wisdom, man. Yeah. Oh, fuck nuggets and gravy. Yeah, it was nice to get out of town. We need to get out of town. I've been kind of going stir crazy after having my knee surgery where we weren't able to do anything for a while, and just had an opportunity to get away for a couple of days before I, start heading back to work at both jobs, and just that one last hurrah, if you will. And my wife did too, to be honest with you, because she'd been kind of having to take care of me a lot over the last few weeks while I, work my knee back to health. I am getting back here again. I can't quite do everything. But here's the thing. The truth is, before I went out, I wasn't at 100%. I mean, I was doing things I should have been doing. I was doing everything I needed to do at work, even though I was in extreme pain the whole time I was doing it. Trying to go up and down the steps at work, trying to make the deliveries, lifting the fruit cases and everything else. I mean, I guess I was doing my job, but I mean, it was crazy painful. So I guess in that sense, I could probably do that now, but I know I'm not at 100%. But I don't know, I don't know if I'll ever be at that 100% again. You know what I mean? So I just need to get back where I can do the job without being in that extreme pain. I think that was the frustrating part for me, is knowing I was in that extreme pain, and nobody at work really knew or cared for that matter, And I guess I was a little bit frustrated by that near the end. That if anybody looked at me, they could tell I was in extreme pain, but yet nobody bothered to ask, how bad I was. And the workplace used to be that such where people cared about each other, and it's gotten to where, at least as far as my position is concerned, nobody seems to care about who I am or what I do, as long as I get the job that they think I ought to be doing. So I was getting rather frustrated, and I'm probably going to be. I do want to get back there, but I do have that in the back of my mind that I do feel rather unappreciated for the job I had been doing for the almost 5 years I've been there. And a new incarnation of folks I'm working with seem to have no idea of what I do, how I do it, or care. Yeah. I used to work with folks that cared about me and what I did and appreciated what I did. And I don't know that I just haven't felt that in quite some time. I have my side gig with Banter, and I was only there for a few months when I go out for a little bit over a month. Knee surgery, and I get this wonderful card from coworkers and customers telling me how much they miss me, So again, it's nice to be noticed. It's nice to be appreciated. And when I'm more appreciated at a place where I've only been for a couple months than at a place I've been for 5 years, that's a lot of frustration. To know I've been there almost 5 years and I feel almost not appreciated at all from the current folks folks that I work with. They're all great and they do a great job, but as far as I'm concerned, I mean, they again, I get no appreciation for what I do whatsoever. I mean, I got a card from them, but other than that, I haven't heard from anybody. I mean, nobody's tried to do anything or send me any well wishes or ask me if I need anything. Whereas a place I've only been a couple months, I have heard from everybody offering to help in every way possible, except for the job I've been at for 5 years. So yeah, I got to tell you that's a tad bit on the frustrating side. Anyways, back to the beer. 3Halves Brewing Company, Desert Gold Wheat. This beer is absolutely amazing. Everything I've had from this brewery, this small little brewery in Liberty, Missouri, has been very exceptional. The food is great too, man. My wife and I had some barbecue yesterday. We split the 2 meat platter, and it was still more food than we could eat. I mean, it was a lot of food, right? I mean, it wasn't cheap, to be honest with you. It was 21 and change, but again, it was just so amazing. And again, it was more food than we could eat. It was a lot of food. I don't know how one person could have ate it because we had, there's 2 of us eating it. And we were both stuffed, and we left food because it was so much food. Anyways, I am sorry about the wandering off track, but that's kind of what I do. Uh, I'm always honest, good, bad, or indifferent. Whether you love me or hate me, I'm always honest. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor, wisdom man. All right, good guys, luncheon.